Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're on part 25 of the Lords of the Fallen 100% walkthrough. In the previous video, we ended up finishing the Iron Wayfarer's quest, and we finished Drustan's quest, and we got his armor and stuff in here in Bramis Castle. And like I said, if you follow his quest, followed what I did, it's a really easy quest. You don't really have to do much except for talk to him. There might be some stigmas attached to his quest, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, we got his armor and items that he drops. And we also killed Damaros and Gerlinda with both seed pods that we got. And we had to kill the Iron Wayfarer, obviously. We used the Lightreaper parasite on the column at Skyrest, right next to Malhue. And that is a thing we need to do in order to get this humble ending. And then we made it through the first part of the Bramis Castle, and we still need to go back and pay Kukajin, which we're going to do here in a second. And we got the Shard letter in the last video, so we're going to go progress the Tortured Prisoners quest. And so yeah, we're going to be doing those two things, then we're going to come back and explore the castle more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you watching. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is head back to Skyrest. Let's see, yeah, we got enough vigor. We're gonna pay Kukajin for helping us. We didn't get a chance to pay her yet for helping us with Judge Cleric. Maybe we did already. I don't think we did though. Mainly the thing is you just want to pay her before you fight another main boss. Because if you don't, she'll end up getting hostile. And that is how you trigger her boss fight, is if you just don't pay her.
I help you. Just be sure to if you don't, and neither of us.
Yes, we're gonna pay 8,500 vigor.
A pleasure. The wise always do right by. I help you. Just be sure to make good on you.
So like I said, we do have a boss coming up in Bramis Castle, the Sundered Monarch, and you just want to pay her before you fight him. So next thing we're gonna do is go over to, let's see, the Upper Calrath, right here at the Vestige of the Forgotten Guardian. And we're going to go give the Charred Letter over to the Tortured Prisoner. Kind of have a little bit to run, it's not too long, but we're just going to run past the enemies. We're not even going to bother killing them. Use our lamp to get through here. And if you remember, we came up here and the beacon is up here, and that is right where the tortured prisoner is right in this area, behind some like behind this gate thing. There's going to be an infernal enchantress up here and a dog. Take her out real quick. And then we're going to talk to Tortured Prisoner. We're going to hand her over the Charred Letter. Again, we found this in the Bramis Castle in the last video, which you can go look at if you have not found this yet.
Words. Faded and half-ruined or freshly wet with ink, they can comfort like an embrace or pierce like blades.
And then she will add some stuff.
My invitation reached you.
Normally she adds some stuff into her,
The kindness.
Let's see if we can rest real quick. So, once you go and rest, she's going to be gone after that, so make sure to exhaust her dialogue. She's going to give it to you either way, but, or give you the dialogue either way, right after you hand her the letter. And then, once we give her that letter, she's going to go back to Bramis Castle. So I actually rested to come back to see if she would have anything new in her shop, but, yeah, so we're just going to go to Bramis Castle, and we'll find her right by the Vestige. We're going to use a Vestige moth to get back to the Vestige, and then we're just going to head directly over to Bramis Castle. So we're going to head over to the Vestige of Bloody Pilgrim, where we left things off in the last video. And she should be standing right here.
Talk, talk, talk. That's all you do. Cajoling arguments, tempting pledges, a deluge in which a woman drowns, and from which a puppet emerges. Deathless One, please bring me proof that the child is not just a figment behind fractured glass. That he...
Alright.
Ah, my invitation.
So it doesn't look like she has anything new, but we are gonna buy all of her items, like the weapon, the Pirate Cultist Catalyst, these spells, the Rogar's Delight, which is a pendant, the 2 rings, and the armor set. So if we have enough, we're gonna buy it. We're still gonna have her here for until we fight the final boss, so let's get as much as we can. So we still need a little more. Let's see if we got any skulls we can use.
For both of us.
Just so we can get this out of the way. Yeah, that should be enough.
Ah, my invitation reached you.
We'll buy the 2 rings. We'll buy the armor set. And that should be it. So just make sure you get all that.
Ah, my invitation. A kindness, perhaps.
The only reason I am buying this stuff is for the achievements, the all rings, the all armor, the all weapons achievements. So if you're not going for those, then and you don't care about it, then there's no reason to buy them unless you just want them. But yeah. So from here at the Vestige of the Bloody Pilgrim, we're gonna head on through this way and we're gonna explore the castle. So coming right up these stairs, there is gonna be a ruiner sitting right over there, and we can just, from here, we're just gonna cast a bunch of spells on him. And by the time he gets over to us, he should be dead. Or at least close to it. There we go. So there is a few of these guys in this castle. So we're gonna grab this loot. We're gonna get the Ignite Salts, Paladin's Pendant, which I'll look at, Burn Salts. So for the pendants, let's see. We've got Unbridled Focus, reduce the mana cost of channeled sorceries and Aurora sorceries. Paladin's Pendant increases strength and endurance attributes. So, pretty good. For some reason, I thought the item that we bought from her was a catalyst. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We'll check it out later. Alright, so from here we're going to head up these stairs. And we're going to buff up because there's going to be these long neck enemies right around the corner. There's going to be one right here. I don't know why I call them long neck. They're like, I don't know what they are. We're going to grab this item, get the explosive bolts. Very important item if you're going for the all ammo achievement. Zayak's rune, and there's going to be one more enemy up here with the dog. Maybe there is no dog. Oh, it's this guy. And then we're going to head up these stairs right here. Instead of going through this area goes into the castle. We're going to head up this way. We're going to grab this item. Purifying Balm. We're going to buff up real quick. When we head up these stairs, there's going to be an enemy that ambushes us right above this little ceiling above us. So he's right up here. He's going to jump down. Just sits there jumping over and over. So watch out for him. He can do a lot of damage. And then coming up here, there's a skin stealer right down there. But we're going to head this way first. Take this guy out. Grab his loot. Get the Trelos rune, and then we're gonna head down here. Take out the Skin Stealer. Take him out, and then we'll come over, grab this item. Drops off right there. You can jump off it if you wanted to, but so we're gonna head over here. I guess you could have killed the Skin Stealer first. We're not gonna be able to open this door, but we are gonna go over this ledge, drop down. We're gonna be on the roof. We're gonna grab this item, and then I'm pretty sure there's some gargoyles up here. We're just gonna try to tag them, see if we can see where they're at. We're gonna have to go into Umbral. I would highly suggest this, other than going in your, just using your lamp, because you're gonna be walking and they're gonna freaking bomb dive you. Whoa. Laugh all you want. Good. Grab his item. We're gonna jump down here, and we're gonna grab the Wither Salts, Vestige Moth, and Vigor Moth, and then we're gonna jump down onto this platform. I think there's one more. I'm wrong, but we're gonna head down this way, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh. There's it. Grab his loot. And then we're gonna head through this way, through the door that I said not to go through first. And then you can plant a Vestige seed right here if you need to. I'm pretty sure we're good on heals. Yeah, we got 7. So we're gonna head through this way eventually. Just got the map. Eventually we'll be able to drop that and get that Stigma. You can just get the Stigma right now if you want to. Doesn't go anywhere back here. We can head up these stairs. Come over here, grab this item, and then when we go inside here, there is going to be a runer right there standing. You can see his face. So we're going to buff up. Maybe put on a Wither Ward or a Fire Ward before you go in. I think it's best to have these equipped, actually, because this whole area, a lot of the enemies do fire damage. We're going to take them out. Make sure to take him out. And take this guy out. Come and grab this item, the ever-scrating spear. We're gonna open this door, which will lead us right to where this Stigma is. And again, plant a Vestige seed down there if you need to. We're gonna drop this ladder. And then first thing, we're gonna head over this way. And we're gonna go through this doorway. And there's going to be another runer that comes out from the side. And we're just going to cast some spells at him. Oh! Look at how quick we died, dude. Alright, so we're going to try this again. We're going to grab our Vigor. And we're just going to take this guy out first. So you can farm these guys for their armor set. You do end up fighting one in Fitzroy's Gorge as a boss, and you do get, I'm pretty sure no matter what, you'll get at least a piece of his armor. But if you are going for the all armor sets, these are an enemy that you're going to have to get their whole armor set. So it's not too hard to farm. But after we kill him, we're going to come over here and grab this chest. Get some large Durliums, shards, regular, and small. And then we're going to head through this way. We're going to go through this door with our lamp. I believe this is a ring. Smouldering Ring. Let's see what it does. Increases resistance to burn. So a good item to use in this area. Take these small guys out. And then you can see this guy right here, which is one of those Conlfragrent or whatever they're called enemies. We're gonna buff up. We're gonna go and take him out. Watch out for his moves. And then once you kill her, it's gonna break all this glass right here. And it's gonna open up this lever for us, which is gonna turn the stairs. So we're gonna pull this. And we haven't gone up the stairs yet, but if you were to just go up them without pulling this lever, it would basically lead you to nowhere or to a door that's not open yet. So we're gonna grab his loot, get the Conlfragrent Zero skirt. We've got 2 of their skirts and a Rogar heart. So we're gonna head through this way. I believe there's a door right here we can get through. So we're gonna break that. We can now open this door. Plant a Vestige seed. Right. Oh, we can't plant any. Never mind. There's going to be a Heavenly Flask right here. Or Heavenly Vial. My bad. And if you've ever used any of those, they do fully restore your health and mana and cure all status effects. So they're pretty nice, but you don't get very many in a playthrough. So there's going to be an Infernal Enchantress right here we're going to take out. And we're going to take out these small guys. Grab the loot. And we're right back where we were, where we just killed that Conlfragrent. And then come over here, and we can grab the key. I believe this is a key. Oh, never mind. The key is upstairs. So we're going to need to get the royal key, which is up on the 2nd floor. But before we go up there, we're going to explore this lower level. There's going to be a Crimson Rector right here. Barely made that. And then once you come down here, there is going to be some guys that have umbral parasites connected to them. And also, before we do that, we're actually going to open this door. This is one of the first things you're going to want to do, just so you don't have to, like, if you die and you go back to the Vestige, you don't have to run all the way back around. And you can use this lever to open up the front gate, which is a massive, massive shortcut. See, as you can see, the Vestige is right over here. So after we open this, we're going to head back inside. And I believe there's another way to get down there. Oh yeah, it's right over here. So if we come through this area, there's going to be a lot of enemies down here, so you got to be careful. It's one of the harder parts for sure. So come down here and grab this item. Get some holy salts. We're going to buff up real quick. Pop a mana stone. And then there's going to be an Infernal Enchantress right there. This guy bombards you, so we need to kill him first. And then we're going to pop her parasite. Try to. There we go. And you can just cast some spells at her. kill her real quick. And then we're going to take this guy out. And I believe there's some dogs right over here we're going to take out. And then this right here, pop a burn resistance. This is a mimic right here, so you're gonna want to soul flay it. Grab the lucky paw and vestige moth, and then we're gonna head over this way. If you remember, that's where we were standing above, and you can also drop down on this thing right here and just come in here that way. We're gonna come over here. There is, I believe, some gargoyles. Actually, we have to go into Umbral. I guess you don't have to, but I would recommend doing it so you don't get caught up. Yep, we're gonna dive bomb you. I think there's one more. Yep. And we're gonna grab this item. Get the Lord's Bite, which is a fist weapon, I believe. Yep, it's a fire fist weapon. So I've never used it, but I think it could be good. Oh, we got one more. Take him out, and then you can get out of Umbral. And we're gonna head back up this way. I don't think there's anything down here we missed. Nope. Head back up here. So now we are back up where we were. And we've opened this, opened the gate down there for the shortcut. Pulled the lever. Now after we do all that, make sure you've explored this side little area right through here. I don't think you can open that. So after we do all that, we've gotten everything in this lower area. We're going to head up these stairs. We're going to buff up real quick. And there is a Crimson Rector and I think it's just a Crimson Rector right here, but he's going to have a parasite connected to him. And we're going to open this chest. Get the Lord armor set, which is a freaking badass armor set. Don't jump down here. Can't go anywhere in this area, so it's just a drop off that's waiting for you to fall off. And I think we already buffed up, but might as well do it again. And we're going to heal up. Come over and take this guy out. Ooh, she just nailed us. There's going to be a dog right there. We'll take this guy out. Watch out for his explosion. We're going to open this door. But before we go in there, actually, wait a second. Oh yeah, come over here and drop this ladder, which leads down into the room where we just found that heavenly vial, right through that doorway. So it's just a little shortcut. And then we'll come back this way. We're gonna pop a brio stone. And then here is the royal key, right here. We're gonna take this guy out. Proselyte sword, which we already have. Come over and take this dog out. We'll open this door, which will lead to the stairs, which you can turn the stairs for it to lead right here. But we're going to come right over here, and we're going to go into Umbral. And we're going to... First thing we're going to do is take this guy out. Take him out. Grab his loot. And then we're gonna pull this across right here. And you gotta go through this area. And we pull this across. And then we'll be able to jump over here, pull this across, and then we can grab this Saintly Quintessance right over here. We just need one more to be able to upgrade, and then we'll be maxed out completely, and you'll get an achievement for that. I don't think you can go through that side now. Jump across, come over here. It will not let you go through that side, so you're going to have to come through here. And then we're going to run back down. And you can hear a Grim Reaper down there. Before we go up here, because we're going to be able to open this door right here, which will lead us towards the ending area. But before we do that and go in there, we're going to turn the stairs, which will lead us to, I mean, not a secret area, but another area. And you can kill that Grim Reaper right down here if you want to. You can see him floating around down there. So we're going to pull the stairs. We're going to run back over there. And we're going to head up here. And this door leads right back into that area we were just at. We grabbed the key right down there. We'll come up this way. And we're going to want to buff up before we go in here. And we'll grab this item, which is the Shrunken Skull Pendant. Fully charged ranged attacks deal additional damage. So, kind of cool. That's everything in here we need to grab. And then we'll turn the stairs again. Surprised he didn't just see us. Alright. Run back to the stairs. Head up here to the very top. And we'll come through here, take a left. That way does not go anywhere, so just be aware of that. And then once you get in here, you can get out of Umbral right here if you want to. I think there's a chest right around right here. Get the Lord Catalyst, which is the best Inferno Catalyst in the game. I mean, obviously right now it's not going to be leveled up, but best Catalyst for Inferno builds. Pretty sure. I could be wrong on that, but I'm almost 90% positive. So make sure you grab that, and we're going to head up these stairs here. There's going to be one of these guys right here. Take him out on the dog. And grab this item. Animated skull. here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get out of Umbral real quick. Just because it's getting kind of high up there, and we don't want to end up... We're about to fight some runers, so... we don't want something bad to happen. And we're running low on health, so if you need to rest, make sure to do that. You can plant a Vestige seed right here if you need to. We're gonna do that real quick. Alright, so after we do that, we're going to head down this way. And there's going to be a runer right there, and a runer right over here. Pop down, we're going to buff up. And we're going to start casting spells. We're going to pop a Mana Stone cluster. Try to kill this guy really quickly. Take this one out. Now, after you kill them, right here, if you are fighting the tortured prisoner as a NPC boss, this is where you're going to end up finding her. And to do that, you basically have to just not give her the Swaddling Cloth, which is the ending item we're going to give her. And you end up, if you just don't give it to her and then you go fight the final boss, or the Sundered Monarch, sorry, and then you come back here, she will be waiting for you here to be able to fight you. So, we're going to grab this item, and I will show a clip real quick of her being right here and you fighting her. So like I said, if you do not give the tortured prisoner the Swaddling Cloth, but you do give her the Charred Letter, and then you go and fight the Sundered Monarch, which is the boss here in the castle, and then you come back here, the tortured prisoner will be waiting here to fight you. And if you are doing the All Bosses achievement, she is one of the bosses that you do have to fight, and she can be kind of hard. She's not extremely hard, but as you can see, she does have a lot of moves that she does, so a bunch of AoEs, so it's, yeah, but it's not like the hardest fight. As you can see, I'm just destroying her with my greatsword, so depending on the build, she can be pretty easy to take out, so. And after you beat her, you do get the Queen Sophesia's Catalyst as well. So after that, we're going to head this way. We're going to use our lamp. And this item right here is going to be the Swaddling Cloth that we're going to need to give the tortured prisoner. And we'll get the Lord Mask. Now after that, you can also just jump down here and grab this item if you want to, or you can go into Umbral and pull this across and walk over there. It does give you a little bit of fall damage if you were to jump all the way down there. Grab the Fire Ward. Then we're just gonna jump down here. And we're gonna head out the shortcut. Past her, trying to end this video. I'm just getting bombarded here. Run past these guys. And we're gonna end things right there. Alright guys, that's going to wrap things up for part 25 of the walkthrough. In this video we managed to go over and give the tortured prisoner the charred letter, progress her quest, and we got a lot of the way through Bramis Castle. We still have some stuff left to do. We still have one area to explore, and then we're going to go head towards the Sundered Monarch, which is not the final boss in the Umbral ending, but in the Inferno ending, that is the final boss. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.